Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are up on the High Rothgar. It was not as bad as I expected it might be, but I did notice some cold damage coming on. Let me get out of here, cancel. Let me look at the time first. Time of day, it's 7 a.m. Okay, it's in the morning. I can go ahead and get out of here because our next location that we need to get to, just so you know where we're going. Hold on, where do I need to go to? Let's see. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, we have to go to the Dragonreach. I think we have to go convince Jarl Balgruf that we want to trap a dragon there. So this is the one that I was just telling you that my other character, he's going to be playing later today. But basically this is where the difference between the blades come in and not. And the reason I say that is because I've already finished the Civil War. Balgruf's got no reason to say I can't do it. Let me get clear skies going. Okay, I do. So Balgruf's got no reason to say I can't do it. It's just his opinion or whatever. So he might not be happy with what I'm trying to do, but he's really got no... He can't slow you down. If you have not finished all the Civil War, he'll tell you no, he's not going to do anything until you talk to him and get peace. And that's why I'm running the other Blade character. So this is my Dragonborn. The other character's a Blade. And the reason is that way you get to see that side of it as well. I didn't think about that at first when I first started this whole journey of coming up with this stuff. And I know you guys might not understand it. I try to stay focused on getting everything done, but it really, I think it helps me as far as, because it's like, it's like mental exercise, trying to get in here and get things done and make it happen. It's really a lot. It's easy to play by yourself. Well, I've said this before, when you're not talking to anybody, but when you're freaking trying to manage characters, freaking environment, manage your equipment, puzzles, and everything like that, it can be challenging. In fact, even just equipping the character, like I was getting my blade ready, and just getting him ready was freaking a challenge. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make a dude who's gonna be a blade. I did that a long time ago, but it's been so long. Literally, I did it on the PS3, so I haven't done it in a long while. So this is gonna be, but I always loved the Blade's armor. I just hated their kind of philosophy. I mean, I don't mind slaying the dragons, but it's, just the obsessant, can't stand anything else, even like, Parthenax. And I know people make the argument, oh, he's did this and that in his past, but honestly, it's a game. He's not going anywhere. Somebody told me, oh, if you don't do that in the game, if you don't kill Parthenax, then Parthenax will leave the mountain and start raiding villages. I was like, that doesn't happen. It's kind of funny what people kind of justify their actions with, but yeah, that doesn't happen. Parthenax will sit there and do nothing other than train you. He's kind of like your Obi-Wan. Well, I just shouted. Somebody else shout? I don't know who shouted. I didn't hit my button, but let's go ahead and cut through. Didn't get too cold coming down. Well, I was just after, I don't know, I was having like reactions after playing my vampire. How cold can it be? But doing it in the daytime, she would have a hard time here too, because if you noticed, I was staying up, I was fighting and doing everything during the day. I didn't sit up on High Rock or trying to sleep, play up there at night or do the missions at night. But it is survival mode, so now I gotta run back down the mountain. Now I'll post his a little bit later today, my blade playthrough, because it's literally that up there on the mountain. That's where you divide at, because it even says go speak to Arngir or speak to the what's called. That's the kind of direction it gives you. But I've already solved the war, so there's no speak to anybody. That's why I can just leave Delphine and them back there in the cave. I don't think there's any other reason they come other than the season unending. They will show up at the meeting, even if you don't go and talk to them. They'll show up anyway. And I'll show that in my other character when he plays through. You'll see him just show up, and then Delphine, oh, there's a dragon top, go kill him. But by finishing the Civil War, you avoid that whole conversation. If you just leave her in her cave, then they're good to go. They stay there, and you don't deal any with them. But then, it wouldn't be responsible of me of trying to show you everything in the game without showing that side as well. And even if I don't agree with the blade side, I'm still going to show it to you. I think sometimes people get focused on their opinion of the game, which I have. I have my opinions of the game, but I'm also willing to play all sides of the game just to see what the hell happened. Nothing wrong with it. I do love the dragon armor, dragon bone. I don't care what everybody says, I think it looks neat. Especially with the jagged crown. I was thinking the other day though, because I did this guy pretty much. I did resto loop and everything. But I was thinking about doing a playthrough of Skyrim. Trying to do everything without anything that's craftable, like no upcraft anything. I think the only thing I would have to do, like if you purchased everything, you could do it. You could even do it survival mode, but because there are some weapons, there's more weapons than there are armor. I know the jagged helm, you can't do anything with it. You can't craft it up. It stays whatever the damage it is. But the horn scale armor, that's a good armor. That's what's called. I posted in the groups, in my Facebook groups, to see it, to kind of get everybody else's opinions on it. And there's a whole bunch of weapons that whatever their damage is what their damage is. Supple, like the supple Nord bow. It's you find it in Draugr dungeons, but it can't be smithed up. You can't improve it. And that's what I was thinking about, just doing a whole playthrough. Very basic, try and do all the quests, but only use things that can't be crafted up. Don't use any alchemy or magic. Just do a straightforward build with weapons that can't be changed. I know it sounds very masochistic, doesn't it? I think it's doable though, because I think actually the game kind of balances itself against whatever it is you're doing. And if I'm wearing non-crafted stuff, I bet you it would keep a very even kill. It'd be a slower playthrough though, probably focusing on just like regular survival mode. That's like that's possibly be like my last guy that I do, or just a build that I do that's separate from everybody. But because I separate my builds, it's kind of easier, because if I don't feel like playing it that day, I can just switch to something else. Kind of base it on whatever you feel like doing versus what you have to do. And we're going to get down here to Ivarstead, and the quickest way to get back to Whiterun, I believe, is to go back past Helgen. So that's what's our trek is going to be. And honestly, I don't know, for the life of me, I don't know where my horse is. We'll probably speed things up if I did, but I do not know if I left him down here in the city or not. Oh, I did. There's Shadowmere. Just goes a little bit better, faster when you're on horseback, I think. You can run it out, but it's better just get your mount and go. I do think I need to change mounts though, just because, just for the color dynamic. Oh, get away from me. I might do that. I might go over and get my dapple brown. I think dapple brown would look good with bone armor. I'm not really on horseback that much though, so leave me alone, bear. Yeah, I really enjoy this though, because survival mode, going back through it, takes it kind of back to the first time you ever played Skyrim. There's some stuff I've saw that I just probably from fast travel and I haven't seen in probably 5 to 10 years. And when I've been playing Skyrim since 2011, that's not actually quite accurate. I play Skyrim, but I've also played Fallout, Borderlands, so there's other stuff I've played. So I haven't exclusively played Skyrim since 2011, but a large portion of my time has been spent playing Skyrim. I got more hours with it than I do the other games. Like I said, the unique thing about Skyrim to me is that it's a fantasy setting. Cold, but I'm not getting super cold. Yeah, I just had a lot of nightmares. If you watch my female vampire videos in the Vale, it was horrendous. It's like, oh my gosh, I was running out of healing. It was everything was happening. I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting hard. It made me start thinking about, I would also say High Hrothgar is another place that if you can, don't go up there at nighttime. Just look at that. Same as Windhelm, Winterhold, and Dawnstar. You know, if it's getting close to dark, be ready to camp, or at least have the ability to camp. If somebody didn't like the bow and armor either, I posted my picture and they go, oh, it looks like an ankylosaurus. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. Okay, let me get off and whoop these guys. I don't want to bore you guys by talking you to death. Joe. Thought one was trying to sneak up on me. You got some bad aim, dude. Oh, he quit me once. He shot freaking Shadowmere in the head. You got nothing I want. Okay, let's get out of here, Shadowmere. They're just bandits. I didn't think they had anything I wanted anyway. Yeah, I have decided on my next armor set. I've got some of the pieces. One, I'm going to have to do a quest to get the rest, the main piece. We'll do that as soon as I finish this. This is where I'm going to lose followers, though. I'll be surprised if Hilda goes with me. But after I trap the dragon, then he offers to fly you to where you have to go to fight Alduin and to get to Sovngarde and all that. So I'll be on my own through that whole phase. I don't think it should take me too long though, because I've kind of set up the characters to be very resilient. Not like I typically do. I don't always use resto loops. I can, but it's not really just like something I always do. Oh, I did figure something out too. I don't know if you guys remember. I said that I was carrying my boots were carrying like 9,000 pounds. That was incorrect, and the reason it was incorrect is because at first it looks like that because my resto loop was so high that it lasted for a few days or a few playthroughs. Just like it does normally once you do it the first time, and then it'll go back down. It'll go really high at first, but I guess the potions I had were high enough that it stayed as an active effect for a long while. So just know that that's going to happen. That it will be like that at first. You have some extraordinary number, but then usually it will rate itself back down depending on how much you do it. Some people do it in the millions. I don't believe in doing that. I mean, like even right now, I go back and I look. My boots right now are now at 700 pounds. So it's not that 9,000 pound ridiculous number. Now, it's still better for survival mode, quite honestly. I think anybody who's not doing resto loop in survival mode is probably making a mistake. I think I picked anything up I need to sell. Because that's the biggest difficulty in survival mode is not just not fast travel. The biggest difficulty is just the amount of stuff you can carry. Like with my gear, I can lose the steed stone now if I really wanted to. Not going to, but I could. Yeah, this one's probably going to be just about an hour, though. We'll see how far I get. I'll pick a good spot to save at, though, because I've actually... this is the night before I post tomorrow, and I don't have videos for I try to get them done in advance if I can, but my week has just not went that way. Just different real-life things kicking up, so... I'm making this one tonight, and it will be posted tomorrow, literally. That's how close I am. Sometimes on the weekend I'll get ahead, but it might be like this for a while because I've got other. Like I said, I don't try and spend my whole day in Skyrim. 1 hour is usually about what I spend. Might spend a few more over the next few weeks, but I've got art projects coming up, and Inktober starts on the 1st, so I got to be ready for that as well. It's just where I post all ink, horror images outside of my book that I'm working on. So I have a fairly eclectic lifestyle, a lot of different things going on. Yes, it is. I know. That's one of the first things I was going to do, and I need to remind myself again the next time I fight a dragon, I got to use Ohdaving's Fang. But after I finish this, then I'm going to go get Farkas and take him for what's called, and then I'll probably purify myself from being a werewolf at that point. Because I know AL won't do it.
Father says I'm too young to train the sword.
Maybe God watch over your back, right? I must have misheard. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? Then, Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory, whether it be in victory or defeat. So what's the plan now? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap? Oh, well, I'll leave that to you. I trust you know your business. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works. And break the news to the man. We'll be ready. Don't worry. You do have a plan for actually luring a dragon into the trap, don't you?
I think I do. Hold on, let me see what I've got to do. Okay, learn to shout. Oh, Parthenax. See, it says Esbern or Parthenax. So I gotta go back to see Parthenax. To get the shout. So that's a pain. Come all the way down here. I have to run back up there, only to run back down again. And did you see how it gave you an option of Parthenax or Esbern? Esbern is a blade contact, and I've noticed some unique differences though. That I didn't remember from a long time ago. It's been a while since I've probably done a full Dragonborn playthrough. I don't do this like all the time. Like I said, I usually do more focused builds. I don't just do like all the quests. I do the ones I like. So this is the first Dragonborn I've probably done since, it might be 2015, quite honestly. Because when I started playing with mods in 2015, that's when I kind of went away from the regular series of things to do in Skyrim. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the new lands. So Falskar, Bruma, Beyond Reach. You know, there's a lot to do outside of just the main Skyrim quest. So usually I either will run through Skyrim quest or I will just disregard them. But some of them, they're just so massive, it's like, wow, this is a lot. They're not always as populated as Skyrim is, but you know, there's some that just, it's like, dude, this is really crazy. So yeah, you get the choice of who you want to talk to. So I'm going back for Parthenax, but I can't fast travel, so I got to go to my house and then go to what's called, or you go back to Esbern, who I ignore him. That's all right. My blade will be running parallel, so he'll go back and do Esbern stuff. I might not record his whole adventure, like making you watch, two different characters do the same mission as far as going after Alduin, but his goal is actually trying to build the blades. So if I can, like, delay that and with him and just build the blades, I'll do that. Depend upon what Delphine says when I go back and talk to her, but I haven't talked to her yet, so that's my other character, so I'll find out then. There we go. Out, freaking mining. That's funny. I'm gonna run in here and cook first before I go up there. Oh, I ain't got no salt pile. What the heck am I talking about? I'm not going to disregard that. I'm not going to cook anything. We'll just buy food when we get up to Iverstead.
Where do you want to go? Farm and back, and we'll be off. One for that you're rolling, like riding to right on front, all
I think it forces you back down though, because if you haven't done the Civil War, that's where it plays a factor.
You don't look like a pilgrim. If I were you, I'd keep away from the back. Let's save that appetite. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Go ahead and get the full night's sleep. Yeah, I think it sends you away just in case you haven't finished the Civil War. So my other guy's going to go have to talk to everybody.
Paperwork, get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
There she goes, Timber Whitearm, being bossy. As far as surviving though, he's done pretty good at surviving the whole quest. But I am gonna activate zombies and all that when I start. I do the quest for the anniversary edition. I've got to do all those quests. I just go through and activate them like one at a time. Probably do like one show or as many of them I can get done in one show. I think there's like 80 some different items they add. Now, I'm not gonna do all of them. I mean, like I'm definitely not doing fishing. Just sorry. If you like fishing, go for it. I got a fisherman character, but I'm not I'm not planning on doing any fishing stuff. I might give the fisherman character a chance to come out and show his stuff one day. But Elijah's not fishing. I guess I shouldn't say fisherman character. I have a huntsman character. That's what he does. He hunts. Fishes, hunts. He doesn't do any quest. That's his only job, is to fish and hunt. Yeah, it's compartmentalized, but I find that more enjoyable than trying to do everything with every character. Yeah, but as long as Skyrim exists, that I can make characters and do what I want with them, I'll always play Skyrim. I'll always come back to it. I may, now this is a warning too, I'm going to do anniversary edition stuff, but I may also, because this is intended to be a horror game eventually, once I finish my 100%, and I've only got 3 trophies left. All I need is to finish this one, kill Alduin, and the Fallen is the one I'm on right now. Kill Alduin, and then ride a dragon 5 times. And then all my trophies are already done. But if it gets close to Halloween, I am gonna start adding the mods then. Because Halloween night, I want to play like a horror-filled freaking Skyrim. I've always been a themed guy. I've got that kind of from Borderlands. Does that? They put a bunch of DLCs out that had like the themes for the different holidays. And 2 years ago, I started it. I have a character that's a Saturalia character, the little shopkeeper that sells the reindeer up by Dawnstar. Basically, at Christmas, through the Christmas holiday, I have a character who I play. He's a master thief. He can pickpocket and reverse pickpocket stuff all the time. But what he does is all the way during Christmas, during the Christmas holiday, all the way till oh, come on, more fish. What about now? There you go. Anyway, I start at the beginning of Christmas holiday, that winter holiday, and basically every day I go out doing stuff, stealing stuff, this, that, and the other, but then, and getting treasure and stuff like that. And then on Christmas Eve, I go around reverse pickpocketing things into characters' inventories, giving them basically gifts. So that's what he is. He's just a master thief that dresses like Santa Claus. Whether I'm giving gifts back to people. It's pretty funny. I find it funny. Okay. It says I need to talk to Parthenax, so let me go out here. I'm going to skip talking to Greybeards. my trigger finger is getting real sensitive, or my controller trigger getting real sensitive. Too much now. Hold on, let's give it a good shout. I really wasn't wrong about the code. I just haven't stayed up here during the night, or haven't been active during the night. Like if I brought my vampire girl up here and tried to do an all-night playthrough, she'd freaking die.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
Oh, get out of my goats. Don't be trying to pull a Hilda. Get out of my way. Okay, goat. Freaking irritate me now. I know what that goat was trying to pull. Okay, we are almost here. The reason, good thing I left a camp up here.
Yes, I have been pondering on exactly that question. Lingra ora. I have tasted the voices of Aldouin's allies on the wind. Hogan nachlas bokril wachtu. There is one who I remember well. Ohdaving. He is the one to tell us where Ohdaving has gone. I forget how little you know of the Dove. Our names are always made up of three Rokmulag, words of power. You see, Ha-Thur-Nax, a food, a shout, yes?
you some juice off that one there, dude. You gonna give me no juice off of it? Oh, you suck. You didn't give me no juice, man. Let's check see if it came up. Oh, it came up. You didn't have to give me juice. I got it automatically. Okay, let's go do it. Thanks, sir. Parthenax. See what time it is before I take off. Oh, I was going to say, I know I'm freaking. And all you're going to let me make is some salmon steak? Really? That's a waste of good salt pile. What time is it? Okay, I think I can make it. Let's go back down. Where's my Joel at? Did I tell her to wait somewhere? I don't think I did. I haven't talked to her in a while. I keep hearing her tell stories, but I haven't talked to her in a while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep these boots though when I switch my armor. Oh, there she is. What are you doing out here posing like you're ready to fight? Well, Joel, you're a poser. I do like her as a companion. I think she's the most talkative, though, of all the followers. You're almost back home. That gives you a true concept of how time consuming it is. You have to run back up, run back down, run back up. I will not lie, my other guy, my blade, I did not travel him always like this. I just fast travel because I was trying to get him done. Kind of a time constraint. I want to make sure I was able to present him on the day that I wanted to. So some of this stuff is like a repeat, but not. It's like a day. He's like a day behind.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking
we'll probably end in that other land, because I know I'm going to get there probably today. Actually, we might even finish it and fight out with Alduin if it goes quick enough. I gotta get back to Wyvern first. Depends on how long it takes me to get that dragon. And like I said, if it doesn't make him, the other guy, if it doesn't make him have to go, if it's going what's called, then I'll do that. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to take a quick break. Had a real life event, which can happen sometimes when you're playing the game. But it did take me a while for a real life event. As you can see, I'm probably freezing more than I was when I left. Sorry, I think I can make it down. Because alone with my vampire, you can go quite a ways, but sometimes when you're down, you're just down and it won't breathe. I don't know, hers was weird though. She wasn't re-healing at all, and like the sunlight would cut, well, another thing, sunlight wouldn't re-heal her. And I was trying to live the whole time at night, so kind of like oxymoron there. It's always going to make it difficult to live that way. Like I said, I have no idea why Castle Vokar is in the north. It should be down south somewhere. We'll be out here soon. Like I said, we still got a few more minutes, so I think I can get to Whiterun pretty quick. Shout for Ohdaving, but as cold as it is right now, I did need to stop and sleep when I get down to Iverstead. Stop for another few minutes there, so you can see I'm steadily getting ready to die coming down this mountain. But we will make it. Have faith. Yeah, we're afraid we're gonna have to stop and sleep though. Stop, sleep, buy some food, eat, and start again. Keep it going. And here we are, like I said, we'll make it.
God might get nervous if a man approaches weapons now.
You know, I was thinking about armor for, I don't know if you remember talking earlier about doing like a set of armors that you can't modify. Yeah, I was really getting cold up there. I might do the skull armor because I know that can't be modified at all.
We don't get... If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side. Take a look.
Oh, you make nothing new, man? What the heck?
Are you joking? You just
Okay, I
read
still
the
got
room
time.
properly.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to give me through my list?
You can get a 12 12 hours out and then get back to Whiterun. Call Ohdaving.
It's a long way down.
Let me do some food before it tells me I have to.
You should have seen me at the
I
height
ate
of
all
my
the
adventure
fish.
in
Yep,
Skyrim.
every
I
single
was
fish.
fearless for too many risks.
You ever
Come
settle
away,
down
Timber.
there?
That's what it was all about.
Those bears are making Miss Timber so angry. Hope you can do something about it.
So we got hustle to Whiterun so I can scream at Ohdaving. It won't be long now though, because really after I do Ohdaving, I just got to go to the other land. I can't forget what it's called. I just have to go there and fight my way through, get to Sovngarde, finish my things I have to do in Sovngarde, kill Alduin, and then get out of here. Then I will be finished with Dragonborn. In fact, I'll probably finish Dragonborn, I say no later than maybe like maybe this Sunday I'll be finished. It might take me one more show or episode to get through the rest of it. 1.5, I think. Depends on if I can get there today. If I can get there to that other land today, that's what it'll take me. There you go, come on, get it going. I finished the war. I don't know why there's still hauling people around. It never really finishes though.
I've been constantly fishing in this house for years.
Or somewhere else I was and I saw a stormcloak running around. Hey, there's you on here. We are almost there. Come on, let's go. I really should switch out. I probably will after this. Switch out Shadowmere and write one of the anniversary edition. When I switch to anniversary edition, I'm going to be using pretty much all anniversary edition stuff. Yeah, like here. We're still out here fighting. Hold on. Remember I said the war never stops? Here, helped you guys out. Imperials won the war, so suck it, Stormcloaks. You didn't get no money on you? Oh, you get a little gold. I'll keep one of their outfits for my collection. We are almost there. And then it's going to be stretching a little long, but I am going to go to the other land because we'll get Ohdaving. I try and keep these under an hour, but it's kind of hard sometimes. Because I don't want to just stop like abruptly. Try and get too close to the episode place. Oh, this is what I noticed the other day. There's still some of those Stormcloaks that camp out here, and there's a guy standing inside working in there. Probably get in trouble if I shot him, but that was kind of funny. Look at the camp is still here. I don't know if I just never knew. Some of these things I probably noticed the first time I did them, but it's been so long, like I said, that in fact, I only did a full playthrough of each of my games, like with one character. So, like when Anniversary Edition, or not Anniversary Edition, when Special Edition first came out, I did it in that game. But it's each game I've only done it like once, did like everything. Did it with PS3, did it with my laptop in Legendary Edition, and then I did it in Special Edition. And this is my fourth time of doing literally everything with one character.
Yes. Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Great food and fresh vegetables for sale.
Yeah, that's what I hate about the war. See how it messes up the white running. You can't fix it without a mod. Never liked that about that.
Have you ever seen the lights of his face?
May the gods watch over your back. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. your talk. I'm putting my sleeping Jarl.
I don't know what Hilda thinks she's doing.
Ving! Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready. Steady. Steady now. Keep on your hammer until it's down.
Come on, bitch. Come on here.
I claim the glory of your defeat over me.
Pay for that.
Come on in here.
Steady now.
Die, dragon!
There's Dragon Man. There it is. There's Dragon Man. I don't know what to do. I got you.
Ubona, Sir Alduin, Uniquaza, and apt phrase, Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your thought for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Furum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Uni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains.
Yes, another trophy.
When it comes Korath Gain Melad, it is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Balgruf has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Here we go, we're going to Skuldafn.
Be sure about that. You'll feel good. Someone else is gonna have to help me get back into
Was du, die dein Rufe ausbauen. I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? So break off. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaisal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amateur,
On to Skuldafn.
this is as far as I can take you.
Okay, we'll stop right here.
I will look for your return.
And there you have it. You're in Skuldafn now. So next time, that's where we'll start at. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. We'll go ahead and keep moving out. There's a whole bunch of Draugr through here. You gotta fight your way all the way to the top. There's staff. It's a difficult one. You gotta try and get the staff before you jump through, but I'll do that next time. So I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I usually get more people watching than I do actually subscribing. So if you are watching, make sure you subscribe. Also invite your friends or anybody who might be interested in subscribe as well. I know you guys have a couple people have shared the channel, so just make sure you keep sharing. Get the word out. I think we got a pretty good channel here with a lot of stuff going on. So look forward to seeing you guys next time. You guys have a good night.